How are you guys tonight? Everybody good? Nice and drunk? Yeah. A lot of my jokes require people to have high blood alcohol content. A lot like my dating life. I went to my stylist and I said, listen, I want you to make me look like James Dean and John Goodman had a baby. I wish I could do a John Goodman impersonation. No, this is a crazy bar. I've never done comedy at the Blue Parrot before. It's a great little bar. It seems weird. It seems like, it reminds me like the Double Deuce on Roadhouse. Like Patrick Swayze should be in here roundhouse kicking people. Roadhouse. You know, I don't take care of myself. I don't do well at that at all. If my body was a used car, it'd probably be somewhere around a Hyundai. So, if Brad Pitt's a Lamborghini, I'm like a used Honda Civic. But anybody have any New Year's resolutions sticking to them? Hell no. No. I had one. I'm actually at my goal weight. This is what I've been trying to do. You guys hear people bulking up to get stronger? What I'm doing is I'm gaining a shit ton of weight right now, and then I'm going to lose it really fast. And I'm going to use my excess skin to glide from treetop to treetop like a baby sugar glider. But, you know, I have this weird thing where I just think too much to myself, and I was thinking, if I could see any celebrity naked, you guys know who it'd be? It'd be Tiger Woods. And I tell you why, Tiger Woods is half Asian and half black. So his dick is either really, really big or really, really small. No, the curiosity of that is way too much. I felt overwhelmed by it, and I looked it up online, and I actually read some reviews from people that had slept with Tiger Woods, and they said, well, his dick is actually pretty big, but you're just hungry an hour later, you know? I was at the dollar store, and there in the little movie bin, I saw a box set. It was a Kevin James box set, and it was $4. The fucked up thing about that is that's still way too much money for a Kevin James box set. That would be the worst gift to get on Christmas. Like, what type of shitty friend would you have to be to give a Kevin James fucking box set as a gift? The Zookeeper, by the way, was in that box set. So if you really hate someone, that's what you need to get them. No. So, I was at Kroger's the other day, and I noticed Kroger's is selling diamonds now. What the fuck is up with that? They're in little clamshell cases. Could you imagine that? That's the only situation where you could buy your girlfriend diamonds and not get laid afterwards. I got you these diamonds from Kroger's. I picked up some egg salad for dinner, too. I hope you enjoy it. The Salvation Army was out in full force this year. You guys see any of those bell ringers out anywhere? Man, I saw one at the mall the other day, and the guy had an eye patch and one leg. Like, this motherfucker really fought in the Salvation Army. We were 2 clicks out of Ho Chi Minh City. We had a trunk full of suits that didn't fit anybody. That's when Charlie got us. I know vets. You can't say that. Anybody in here a veteran? Any chance? Anybody? I saw one guy. This is a show for Wounded Warrior, right? And we don't have any veterans in the house. But that's okay. That's all right. I'm not hurt. But my brother got me a cool present for Christmas. He got me a Fitbit. Anybody have a Fitbit? Yeah? Yeah, I love it. It helps keep track of how many miles I masturbated that day, which is always a fun time. So does anyone have about 30 minutes to kill in your day? Anybody want to know how to kill 30 minutes? Walk up to a person with a vape pen and just ask them about it. Just say, hey man, tell me about your vape pen. Your day is golden. I don't know what it is. They don't shut up. You guys, the mods, the juices, they're like, I mixed this juice by myself in my basement like a meth head. It tastes like Mountain Dew. It's like, no, dude, it tastes like shit is what it tastes like. It tastes fucking awful. So I'm curious, I got a question. Is there like is there a cutoff? What length is it considered a micro penis? And is there any way I can appeal that to anyone? Maybe write a letter to the health board or something? That was a joke. I was implying I have a small penis. That's what that was. I started doing this thing just in case I ever get arrested, and you guys should start practicing this too. When I'm in the shower, what I do is I'll purposely drop the soap, and then I'll try to pick it up without spreading my ass cheeks. Just in case, you gotta keep them clenched. Tight like a tiger. But Caitlyn Jenner is up for the Woman of the Year award. Any Caitlyn Jenner fans in here? No? Yeah, Caitlyn, that's what that was. No. But Caitlyn Jenner's up for Woman of the Year, and which is really weird because she's not been a woman for a year. So what if she does something really fucked up like kills a guy? Oh wait. No, I've been going through something in my life, and it's something tough and something you guys might be able to relate to. My grandma's suffering from dementia. Does anybody have any grandparents going through dementia, Alzheimer's? It's shitty, it's terrible. My mom, she always comments though, she says, Kyle, I don't understand how you can communicate with your grandmother so well. We get so aggravated and so annoyed with her, she just repeats herself. And the truth of it is, guys, having a grandmother with dementia is a lot like having a bunch of stoner friends. So what they'll do is they'll just repeat the same thing a couple times in the same conversation. So I asked my grandma, I said, Grandma, what'd you have for lunch today? She said, well, I had a bologna and cheese sandwich, but I didn't have any Miracle Whip, so I just used Cool Whip. Isn't that silly? And he said, Grandma, no, you can't do that. And she says, and well, we didn't have any potato chips, so I just used Cheerios instead. And he said, Grandma, no. Then you go over to your buddy's house and he goes, bro, guess what I had for lunch, man? I had a bologna sandwich, but I didn't have any Miracle Whip, so I used Cool Whip, man. It was awesome. And check this out, man, check this out. I didn't have any chips, so you know what I eat instead? Fucking Cheerios. And you're just like, yes, motherfucker, yes! But before I get off here, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna tell a joke I didn't write. This is one of your standard jokes you'd hear at a bar, and I've never done it on stage, and I love it so much I want to tell it before I leave. So you guys buckle in, this is a hell of a ride, alright? So a man, he goes into a brothel and he has $200, and he goes up to the counter and he says, lady, I got paid today, I want the best thing you can get me, and he slams $200 down on the counter. She says, well, sir, I have just the thing for you, and takes him in the back and into this giant room with a king-size bed, silk sheets and a mirror on the ceiling, pink champagne on ice. And she leaves and this gorgeous blonde walks in, voluptuous, and they just go at it for hours, and he has this amazing time. Well, the next week he comes back and he says, listen, lady, I don't have that much money, I got 25 bucks, but I had such a great time here last week, I gotta know what 25 bucks can get me. Well, the lady at the desk says, sir, this is a high-end establishment, and we don't really have anything for that price range, but I'll see what I can whip up. So she leaves and comes back a couple minutes later, and she says, follow me, and takes him into a much smaller room, and the only thing in this room is a table with a chicken on it, and a mirror on the wall. And she gestures to the chicken, and the man says, you know what, fuck it. I paid $25, might as well have some fun, and just goes to town on that poor chicken. Well, the week after that, he comes back to that brothel, and he says, listen, lady, I got $2 left to my name, but I've had such an amazing time these last 2 weeks, I gotta know what $2 can get me. The woman says, well, so we're actually running a special today, and I got just the thing for $2. She takes him to this room, and it's full of chairs, and he sits down in one. There's a couple other guys in the room, and it's got a big window that's looking into another room. And on the other side of this window, two gorgeous women, one blonde, one brunette, come in and start going at each other, making out, fucking like crazy. And the guy leans over to the dude beside him, and he says, man, for $2, this is a hell of a show. And the guy looks at him and says, dude, you should have been here last week. There was a guy in there fucking a chicken. Guys, my name is Kyle McAllister. I've had a wonderful time. Coming up next is my good friend, Eric Croissant. Give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much.